My next phase in my setup I want to try is brewing a bag. Got a bag here from a vendor online that I got off of Homebrew Talk, and based on another video I saw from brewing a bag, I took this stainless steel pizza plate, got some stainless steel carriage bolts, washers, and nuts to keep this off of the element, which that part works real good. But my concern is, once I've heated up my mash, I need to get that back out, I'm assuming, before I start the boil. Or it won't boil properly, or maybe it'll kick that thing around, the air bubbles get up underneath like they do with some of the hop screens that they've been talking about, like those hop screens there. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I would like to try this out today, but I was thinking, I got this little hook from the grill that I don't ever use, but you can see my situation here, trying to get it out, and I'm also going to be fishing in dark wood. So what I was thinking was taking this analog thermometer out here from the front, since I have the one in the digital readout with the pig, and I'll just put the stainless plug in there that I have, and that would give me, you know, more room right there. I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing if I don't hear back from anybody shortly. I've been researching online, but the purpose of this is when the bag is inside. Excuse me again, I'm always one-handed here. But when the bag is inside, like so, this keeps the grain bag, and more importantly, the grain off of the element. And then what I'll be doing is, at the end of the mash, I'll pull this out and I'll let it hang right here on this eyelet, and it'll just drain into the boil kettle. A couple reasons for this is, one, there are less to clean up, because we would be, let's say, getting rid of, I guess we get rid of the mash tun, as we call it here in America. You can't really tell it. You can see that line right there, but that's you see, that's been like that almost since my first or second batch 5 years ago. So I haven't had any problems with this, but just something I wanted to try to maybe get rid of cleaning up another vessel. Concerned about, you know, how long this is going to last. It doesn't leak. I haven't changed anything with it. It does have a small grain smell to it, no matter how well you clean it. Plastic is porous, blah blah blah. I ferment in buckets sometimes anyway. These aren't my fermentation buckets, these are my grain buckets. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking of doing. The downside is I'll only be able to do 5-gallon batches, I think, because this is only a 14-gallon kettle. Or I would have to take a burner or something and heat up a few gallons of water, several gallons I believe, depending on what it would hold, to get it maybe like about 4 gallons of water. So it'd be kind of like almost pointless, even though you would, heating up that 4 gallons of water, you'd only have like maybe a little electric burner, and if it would heat it up that much, it probably would sparge it. But now you got another step, you're still sparging and all that stuff. I guess for a, you know, maybe a 4-hour brew day, 3 or 4 hour brew day, we'll see how it turns out, is what I'm shooting for a 5-gallon batch. If you just wanted to do a little test batch, like I think I'm going to do another Stump Knocker Pale Ale 5-gallon batch. Changed up the grain bill just a little bit. I'm just going to use mainly 2-row and like 9 or 10 pounds of 2-row and a pound of tin, Crystal tin or Caramel tin ale, whatever you want to call it. But what are your thoughts on that? I think taking that out, that analog thermometer out for right now. Maybe even thought about cutting the handles, but I set these legs in place, so if I just reach down in and hook it, I should be able to pull it straight up like so, if that handle's not there, and those bolts won't get caught up underneath the element. Peace.